I regret ever watching a single video of Bandit Incorporated. You suck. Fuck you.
I'm kind of disappointed that we're having this argument. Again.
Because this is what you fucking come down to, you pathetic piece of shit. And I hope you lose every last one of your subscribers and never make any ad revenue again. Because this is what he's come down to.
Wow.
Hello everyone. You know, I've kind of been doing a lot of soul searching over the last week, and I just kind of wanted to share with you sort of my inner mechanics of what I'm sort of thinking about. But for some context, as you may or may not have realized, there's been a little bit of a controversy around the Captain Marvel movie as of late, especially here online. And I chimed in on this with a video called Brie Larson is Ruining Marvel, sort of in the similar vein as I made the video of Women Are Ruining Star Wars. Granted, provocative titles, very clickable thumbnails, that is the point, and with the Brie Larson ones, it's doing very well. However, it's raised some issues about my channel here and how I should handle things like this in the future. And I've been doing a lot of soul searching about it, and I'm not really sure what the road forward is or what I should do. I just kind of want to share with you guys what I'm thinking, because I'm in this weird kind of catch-22 situation. Because I know a lot of people say with movies like this, they say whenever politics comes in movies, it ruins movies. And then when I talk about it, they say, why are you bringing politics into it? Just ignore the political stuff. And I certainly agree with that. I don't think politics and divisive stuff should be in these movies itself. But then ironically, when I talk about it, I'm actually feeding into that cycle of political, divisive and all that, which I don't want to do. But on the other hand, my job as a YouTuber is to make videos that people want to see. That's my job, to make videos people want to see. And obviously a lot of people wanted to see videos about the Brie Larson controversy. It got a lot of traction. It was very popular. And while that may have got a lot of views and my subscribers have gone up, I've actually, at the time of me recording this, I'm right on the verge of cracking 100,000. I want that silver play button. But on the other hand, I've also got a lot of feedback from a lot of you guys who've been with me for a very long time and are basically saying, hey Bandit, you've changed, man. You've changed. You never used to be like this. Channel never used to be about this kind of stuff. It was just fun stuff about comic books and superheroes and movies. And when did it become about all this?
I don't think Bandit's a reactionary, but I think boycotting a movie over an actor's comments is a bit of an extreme response. I know Bandit Incorporated, and as I said, he's not a reactionary. He's not an extreme person. He's repeatedly said that he's pretty much dead center when it comes to politics.
And I've really been doing a lot of soul searching and asking myself that question, because I didn't create Bandit Incorporated to be a political channel. I don't want it to be a political channel. If I wanted to talk about politics, I would have created a political channel, not a comic book movie review channel. So on the one hand, it'd be easy for me to just ignore political issues in films, but on the other hand, every movie has a message, something that issues they're trying to raise, questions they're trying to put out there, discussions that they want to start. Like take Prometheus. Like the reason I made like a giant video on Prometheus is not just because I was reviewing the movie itself of like, why did they take off their helmets? That's so dumb. Although I did that too. But the reason that was so long is I enjoyed talking about the deeper issues that movie brought up, regardless of the quality of the movie itself. I mean, that's what I like doing when I review movies. It's not just reviewing the movie itself. It's reviewing the issues and the philosophical questions that are raised from that movie, because that's really the meat of a discussion about a movie. That's what I enjoy doing. And when I see movie reviews where people, like using the example of Prometheus here, when they only talk about the movie itself and they don't talk about any of the philosophical questions raised, feels like only half a review to me. So like looking into the issues that a form of art brings up is very important. Otherwise you're not really, what are you really reviewing? If you ignore the deeper issues, all you're really doing in the review is just going, this was a good scene, that was a bad scene, this was a good scene, that was a bad bad scene, and it gets very old very fast. So now I'm in this dilemma where the issues that are raised in a movie like Captain Marvel now is feminism, it's identity politics, because Marvel has said this is a big feminist movie, it's released on International Women's Day, Brie Larson has said this is her form of activism, so like that's what the movie is about. So I'm like, how can I review the movie without talking about those things? And a lot of reviews I've seen have just sidestepped that whole issue, which, as I've said, feels like half a review, and it feels a little bit gutless as well. So I don't want to like ignore the point of what the movie was. I mean, that'd be like reviewing 12 Years a Slave without ever mentioning slavery. I mean, that's what the movie's about. I mean, how can you not talk about slavery in 12 Years a Slave? That's the whole reason they create that movie, is so that we can talk about that event in history and all the moral questions surrounding it. So it's like, yeah, I don't quite know what to do, because I want to talk about these deep philosophical issues of movies, because we're reviewing, that's what you do with a form of art. Art is trying to say something, you talk about what it's trying to say. But on the other hand, I like a lot of you, also don't like how it turns into this political quagmire and we all get stuck in it. And it's like, so yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what to do, where I should go from here. I was talking to a couple of my friends about this, and they said, I just don't talk about the politics. And I was like, well, I mean, if that's what the movie's about, I still have to talk about it. That's what makes it interesting. This is what people want to talk about. At least one side of the debate wants to talk about at the moment. That's my job as a YouTuber. I got to make videos people want. But yeah, I don't like all the firestorm that happens. I don't like old fans of mine saying I've changed. I don't want my channel to become a political channel. So I don't know what to do. So I don't have an answer right now. I'm just kind of sitting here tapping my fingers on the desk, and I'm like, I'm just not sure how I should proceed going forward. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to like communicate with you guys what my internal monologue is and how I'm bouncing back and forth. But I think a lot of movie reviewers on YouTube are kind of going through this dilemma, because we all start out saying we just want to talk about movies, but what do you do when movies become political? You still got to review the movie, and it's part of the movie. I don't know. See, I'm just going around in circles. This is what I've been doing the last few days. So I appreciate all of you guys for your viewership. Sorry if you are upset with me. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Other than, yeah, sorry if I've upset you or what have you. And but look, for all my new subscribers, there's going to be some good videos coming up. There'll be some really good ones. So with all that said, I am Bandit. This is Bandit Incorporated. Until next time, I will see you guys in the comments.